let's go. I absolutely woke up like 30 minutes ago.
Time to ride.
Sorry, Chauncey. We're following this road path, but I'm still trying to get stream fully set up. Yeah, you're good now.
I think Renda's crew lost their gear somewhere in this area. I should give her contract another read, just to be sure I know what I'm doing.
Searching?
That must be
Probably.
the cart the contract mentioned. But whatever gear it was carrying isn't here. I should take a closer look.
Well, good evening, O'Clain. How are you?
Whoever took the gear did a number on this cart.
You fucking popped up quick as a wick. I even, like, checked into the, users in chat like, oh, he's not around. Okay.
Claw marks. Might be from Glinthawks. More claw marks. Bigger ones. Maybe a sunwings. Whichever did this must have scavenged the gear left in the cart. Maybe if I give it something else to scavenge, I can lure it back. Then follow it to its nest. I think I found my bait.
Well, Aloy, that's a little bit rude, isn't it? Come on, buddy.
Find somewhere to hide.
Wait for the scavenger machine. Very riveting stuff to do right now. Yep, okay.
So it was a sunwing. If I want to find Renda's gear, I'm gonna have to follow this thing. Quietly.
Do I actually have to avoid detection? That seems pretty easy. It's running, it's flying away faster than I can even keep up running.
This must be the sunwing's nest. Let's hope Renda's gear is here.
There's a nest? I'ma just kill it. Well, you know, my intent is to just kill it, but these things are really fucking annoying. Oh, so a sunwing's nest is a scrap pile, and it for some reason really wants to keep that burrower. Okay, yeah, sure, fine, why not?
That's Oseram gear, all right. I better get out of here before the Sunwing comes back. And get this to Runda's crew.
Yeah, I don't know, it really wanted to keep its burrower for some reason. Oh, hey, you're back. I don't know why I came back. Yeah, she's done.
Aloy, you're back.
Yep.
I got what you needed, and took down that bellowback we talked about. You should be able to salvage what you need and set up a perimeter now.
This is everything.
Yeah.
Our gear, our food. I can't thank you enough, Aloy. You just saved my crew.
I'm glad I could help.
Looks like we'll be able to make our way back to No Man's Land as soon as my crew is strong enough. But I was wondering, the rollerback salvage I was gonna use to build the armor, I lost it after we ran into those Tenakth. I was hoping you could find it for me. Otherwise, all of this would have been for nothing.
Do you have any idea where it might be?
I marked the area on your contract. I know it's not much to go on.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Aloy.
It's too bad Runda couldn't make the armor she wanted.
I mean, she's gonna make this. Shut up, dude. Is it? I guess it's that one. Or no, it's that. Well, it is close to that, but it's not that. I guess I'd generally go here, and we'll just, like, move along and kill a bunch of Tenakth. Why not? They're annoying. How you doing, Oakland? You doing well? I'm doing pretty good. I didn't even push for it last night, but Supervisor politely informed everyone on the crew that as far as seating arrangements go, whoever's been on the crew longest has the seniority to dictate where they get to sit, and whether or not someone sits with them.
Nice. Positive green shine.
So, you know, it's nice to know that I am very valid in what I already knew was true, which is that, if I want to sit somewhere and someone is completely new to the crew, they need to fucking move. Are there gonna be like some Tenakth? There's a Tenakth settlement, basically.
This is where
further
Linda
along.
said she lost that rollerback salvage. If I use my focus, might get lucky and find it.
Huh?
I see more salvage. Hey! That salvage isn't yours, pal! I'll have to take it back by force.
I was very confused. I'm not very confused anymore. I'm not necessarily happy about the outcome, though. These are a big pain in the butt. Yeah, I was hoping I could get away with it. Also, your weapons suck against you.
Okay, better.
Got it. I like the turtles and I hate the turtles at the same time. Will you get set on fire already? You're so close to being set on fire. And I'm dead. And I'm dead. I don't really fight these, like, ever. They're incredibly bulky and they have way too much range for what the fuck they are. They're cool. They're not very fun.
That rollerback salvage. If I use my focus, might get lucky and find it. Rollerback salvage. Nice. Hey! That salvage isn't yours, pal! I'll have to take it back by force.
Yeah. Yeah, I can remove its usable weapons, but they're also shit against it too. I'm dead again. Oh, wait, do you have any thoughts or ideas on how to fight these guys? Because I actively really don't like fighting them, but I kind of need to fight it for this thing. I think the most annoying aspect of it to me is that literally just, it can be doing whatever. It has two different things that attack you. It can attack you itself, or the cannons on it will just automatically shoot you because fuck you.
I see more salvage.
Hey! That salvage isn't yours, pal!
I have to take it back by force.
Like, removing the weapons on it is less so about even using weapons and more so about so it doesn't use the weapons. What are the tubes? Electrical. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat the invisibility frames on that one, bud. like choosing it by being on a mountain or nothing. This is just actively how the fight's going. It's just staying underground, come up, shoot shit, stay underground, come up, shoot shit, that's it. And I also love creating a plasma explosion that doesn't really do anything because it went underground, so I couldn't build up damage.
Should be able to get Run to salvage now.
You are not fun to fight.
Might as well take the extra salvage to Runda.
Could be more fun to fight. Stays underground way too much.
Just what I was looking for.
That's a bell back. It's kind of just all in this general area. Too.
Useful for making dyes.
Okay, sir, you're too bright. You have to die. Oh wait, I didn't do the right one. Still have to die.
Sliding in.
What? Why didn't I just go kill the fresh rollerback for her? That would actively be easier than this. I don't even see any other rollerback salvage. There's nothing else here. Do I need Chauncey to sniff it out? Like, there's fucking nothing else here. The vultures are too damn bright. Now he's just digging up regular Chauncey stuff. I don't... Cool.
Brenda will be pleased. I think this will be enough to forge some armor.
That was not easy
We'll
to
take it
find.
back to Runda.
My focus was not actually being all that helpful. On the positive side, though, now we can go and invade its knocked camp and kill a bunch of people. That's always fun. Although this is definitely
Little camp. Just like that Osram Delver said.
a pretty significant settlement, and not so much a camp. This is advanced camp. This is a lot more.
I've been spotted.
Spotted me. Oh, you
Your
spotted
target
me.
practice.
Oh well. You don't have a helmet. So what now? I killed. Did you pick up the corpse? I killed her. She's dead. Put that down. Put that down. That's a corpse. Bad raptor. Give me back that body. Sick dodge roll, dude. I'm like a bit befuddled by this thing. It picked up a corpse and now it's just lightly patrolling around. God, I feel bad. It's like I killed its beloved owner and now it's just trying to cope by continuing on its process with its corpse.
Much better.
It's like how a dog, if like its friend dies or something, it'll just like maybe try to play with it and try to be like, no, it's fine, it's fine. It's like, it's not fine, buddy. Come on, you gotta move on. Y'all really lost me, huh? Okay.
They're still suspicious.
Baffling. Absolutely baffling.
Made it through. I do not like the look of this place.
I'd like to look at this place a lot more if we decorate it with, like, a handful of dead bodies. Preferably the ones with arrows in them. Those are cool.
What's this then?
Don't worry about it.
That was a bad hit! Whoa! Are you alright? Interloper!
I can guarantee you, they're not alright.
Shoot the outlander!
Oh, dude, you gotta chill out just a little bit. You. Oh, sorry, wrong arrow. Oh, someone has a gun! I did not notice a person with a gun. That is definitely a little bit more effective against me than just like a whole bunch of arrows. Although the one guy with the sword is very annoying. Probably the leader. Usually annoying. Oh, at least this time around we can leave Chauncey in the back line so he doesn't get beat up again. Felt a little bad about that. Well, I kind of did, but, you know.
Corruptors. Built the override module on my spear for one of them. I guess the rebels are using it too.
You did not get the memo. You should have gotten the memo. Let's see, where are we at? You're another headless person. Oh, sorry, I meant helmetless. Well, headless now. Oh, there's two shield guys. That makes more sense.
Love to.
Make her pay.
Now, we're taking a more direct approach with this one. I beat the ever-loving shit out of that poor woman. Oh my god.
Over there! You see?
Ooh, but I cannot recommend doing that.
No!
Yes! Yes. It's a little funny to, like, not take the stealthy or the logical approach at all and to just kind of blatantly run into the camp, and yet I'm still fighting them one by one because they just... They're not a very coordinated enemy.
They held machines down with this. And that hammer. It has an override module like mine, but different. I think this is what the rebels use to override machines. So,
This way?
if I get rid of it, the rebels will have fewer of them.
Stay and fight!
Yeah, okay.
Down!
Oh no, you angry? Dude, his shoulders are putting so much work into saving his face. Woo! Wait, wrong arrows. I could get his helmet off so easy, but oh my god, those shoulder spikes, they do so much. And by that I mean that they block so much. Wee, dude. What do we got over here? We got a party. Party with a gun. Party with a gun. Dangerous party.
Oh no! Knew I. We gotta help them. Got my target.
Oh, he's a... Is that an Oseram? Hold on. Are you an Oseram?
This is where they run the camp.
Throw his bomb.
You're an Oseram. Why? Did that work out for you, bud?
What are they doing here? Okay, don't think these guys are friendly. Enough to knock the rebels. Why?
Oh, Sons of the Prometheus. Yeah, those guys suck.
Just what I need.
Whoops. Ran into a thing. One-way messaging device. I feel like this is just also silence. I always
To
think
all
it's silence.
sons of Prometheus engineers and operatives, I've been hearing some belly aching, whining about the Tanakh, the work, the conditions, the occasional limb loss to a machine when someone gets careless.
Oh, and quiet
I
now.
get it. It's been a long road. We've suffered.
Looks like the
We'll
sons of
continue
Prometheus were
to
here as
suffer.
well.
But we're close. This alliance will get us what we want, I promise. The Karja will pay for the Red Raids in blood. And so will all of their collaborators in the Vanguard and back in the claim.
Yeah, okay.
So shut up. You want to toy with me? I'll remember that when I find you.
It sounds like the sons of Prometheus want blood. And the Karja are the target. The Vanguard.
Hon, I promise I'm gonna find you
What
first.
else have you been up to?
Got you now.
No, you don't. I know there's one more shield guy.
There's the Outlander! Alarm! Alarm! Finish her! Target hit!
I did my target, yes.
I want to wait for one moment.
Ah. Ow. Did not succeed my timing very well. Alright, if the music's still going, then there's probably still at least one more person here. Somewhere. The real trick is finding them. It's a pretty big place.
Those wings holding up?
Halo also just said nothing about like, it's nothing here anymore. No, just someone here somewhere. This is the Claw Strider. No, I killed the Claw Strider. Guess I'll just search the command center proper? I don't know, maybe someone will pop up.
It's an override module, like mine. It's been altered. Looks like it needs to be inside a machine to work. That's what the equipment outside is for. They pierce through a machine's armor and insert the module to override it.
Yes, this is the proper way to examine a parchment on a table. You can't get the
Used to
proper angle
increase the
unless you're up
number
there
of
too.
Machines being captured and overridden. That is not good. So the rebels harvest ancient corruptors in the area to get override modules. And I'm guessing the Sons of Prometheus modify them to be shoved into machines permanently. Now they have orders to override a lot more of them. I was right. I have to destroy that equipment, fast.
Okay. I don't think I'll get much opposition to destroying it now. The string section seems to think otherwise, but I haven't seen anyone else here. Well, aside from quite a few vultures.
That should make it harder for the rebels to add more machines to their army.
That works, I guess.
Montress, you look like you've been in a fight.
Your camp looks a lot better than it used to.
Found your salvage. Had to fight a shell snapper for it.
A shell snapper, huh? You know, after all this, I was thinking about making a new helmet for the armor. Something better prepared to deal with a sandstorm. That shell snapper salvage might do the trick. No sense in letting your hard work go to waste.
Glad it helped.
Here, your payment. Maybe when my armor wins Karev's competition, you'll come by to celebrate with us. If you have time to go back to Barren Light, that is.
I'd like that. We'll see.
Gotta admit, this is a pretty good salvage.
Oh. Could be a pretty good bow. They don't have a table here for me to use. Oh no, they do. It's the first time I'm using green shine, but it's like... Oh, so this is upgraded entirely with green shine. Okay, yeah, that's cool. So he is upgraded entirely with green shine. Okay. I think it makes sense that since we just used a bit of green shine for like the first time ever on a weapon to upgrade it, we might as well go get some more green shine. Which could, you know, help me to get a little bit more comfortable with the idea of going after Poseidon. I'm never gonna be perfectly comfortable with it.
A dead oss room. And some equipment.
Yeah, alright, let's go, Aloy.
Are they mining for green shine underwater?
You're underwater, you can't talk.
Another oss room. Looks like he got caught under some debris. He couldn't get back to the surface. More of this stuff. Guess these awesome were trying to scrape up every last piece of it.
Oh god, okay. Yeah, no, it's fine.
This cavern's a watery grave. What a waste.
Aloy, you can't talk, you're underwater, shut up. At least now the semi-janky underwater mechanics don't really matter too much, because air isn't an issue. I was just interested in your stock.
Oh, guest list of 50. So, we need at least 3 dozen kegs. Brown ale, maybe. No. For him, scrapper sap.
Are you planning a party?
Budgeting for Moreland's funeral. Thanks to you. I was this close. We were gonna move on. Leave all this nonsense behind, and you come along and you spark your wet noodle idea.
It's going to work.
It does work.
I've heard that before.
I'm
I'm always willing to engage.
I was just coming here to see what weapons you have. Sir, you need to calm a little bit down. Yeah, I'm still not super wild about frisbees.
So, how does someone like you end up working for someone like Moreland?
I work with Moreland. We got 3 equal claims in this venture. I saw one of his early shows. Back when it was just him and his inventions. Works of flame, lights, and shadows, all kinds of gizmos. Never seen the like. But the man is all spectacle. No sense. Bleeds shards like you get the idea. Without me to handle the finances, his dreams would be sunk. More sunk. Wish we were back in the claim. Plenty of normal shows to do without the salvage from this blasted place.
And yet, you're here, in the middle of the desert, delving for his dream.
It was a good one. But sometimes, that dream has to die.
Yikes. Okay, well, you're a little bit of a bummer.
Leave us all alone.
Okay, yeah, no, you're a real big bummer. Alright, I'm gonna just not enjoy every aspect of this.
So far, so good. I can actually breathe down here.
Oh, it's so deep. Oh my gosh.
breathing mask seems to be holding up.
It's cool.
I've never been able to swim this deep before.
It's cool, Aloy. Really great. It's really great. I'm really happy for you. That's it's great. I like being down here. It's pretty. It's pretty. I'll grant you this. It is pretty. These are holograms. That's fine.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt this cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
Stanley Chen.
Wow, I think the guy up there would really enjoy that audio. Ocean Horse's water filtration started to drown before his area eyes. Wow, that's insane. That's an insane thing that guy did. He only had $88,000 to his name and decided, fuck it, let's leave it to fate, and then betted it all on a single bet. What a choice! I can only imagine what he was going to do if he didn't win that bet.
Nautical lights. Must be Poseidon's doing.
Yes, this is it's very cool, and this doesn't upset me at all. I'm not at all upset. Water is very pretty. The water is very pretty. Everything about this is fine. Oh, I don't.
That looks like a way out. Poseidon's down here, somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding. Whoa!
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. What is that? A tide ripper? What the hell is a tide ripper? That's a dinosaur! I mean, I guess this doesn't really matter too much.
This place is massive. And all of it's encased in a dome.
Yeah, I think, Oakley, you'll find my least favorite part of most games is being underwater. Generally despise that part. Oh my god, this place is so cool.
Strong here. I won't make it to the door before the machine spots me.
Yeah, I mean, that's great. I love the concept of current being the thing that I have to deal with in here. In addition to that. Cool, it's cool. Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. We're good. That's great. That's great. Yeah, no, that's great. That's great. Yeah, no, just, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, no, hide. Very valuable. Thank you for the input. I appreciate it. I would have not done that. Oh, there's other there's a snap-on. Snap-on. That's cool. Okay. Okay. The timer's irrelevant. The timer's always been irrelevant for breathing. Phobias aren't rational. That's what makes it a phobia. The rational thing would be like, oh, I don't like being in water because I can't breathe and eventually I would drown. No, that's not why I don't like being in the water. I don't like being in the water because I don't like being in the water. It has no rational conclusion to it. It's just how it is. I could have a breath timer. I could not have a breath timer. It could be fucking sonic drowning noises. That's not what stresses me out. If that was what stressed me out, then I'd be totally fine just like chilling on top of like the water in the ocean because I can breathe, but I'm not. I am very not okay with that still. Well, think of it like for you in heights. If you were to walk across a bridge that was very rickety and swayed a lot and wasn't particularly stable, that would stress you out and upset you, but you're not, like, upset because it's rickety and because of the chance of fall. You could be on something that is perfectly stable and everything, but it's the fact that you're so high up that's freaking you out. It doesn't matter whether or not you're in a secure location. That's not the problem. Well, that kind of makes sense to me, Oaklane. I can imagine why a roller coaster wouldn't be such an issue because it makes you feel more secure than any, like, stable bridge even could. Because you're basically just getting a hug from the roller coaster while you're going through it. Okay, I clearly just don't even understand current then.
The door on the other side. Coordinates for Poseidon lead there. I don't think I can get to it without the machine spotting me. I'll find a way to deal with it first. Norman said he saw a red light near the floor when the water rushed in. Almost like a warning. Some kind of alarm system?
There's a lot of red lights. I want you to know there's a lot of red lights. That's not a very helpful
There. Red light.
There's red lights everywhere, LA. That's not special.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to.
It would
reset a
not.
couple
The
of
ground would
pump
not be
nodes
dry,
first.
but I understand.
According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here. More machines down here. I'll have to swim around them. Stick to cover.
How about swim above them?
There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node. There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for an entire city.
Yep. Yep.
I can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe there's something I can climb to get out.
Okay, look, I'll be honest, Aloy. There's nothing that's like, you know, glowing yellow, but I think you could get out. I think you could. Alright, return to the sunken city. Oh boy. Hearing things.
According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the dome.
Found him. Well, I was gonna go, but I guess it's a good thing I kept an eye on where the snap maw was, because that was gonna be a bad idea.
Another access point. Should get me to the second node. Ugh, water in my boots.
I'd be shocked if you did not have water in your boots at this point in time.
I won't budge. Maybe that debris is weighing it down.
I can fix that.
Okay, let's see if that helped. Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station. According to the map, the maintenance stations should be at the south end of the dome.
Aloy, up. Alright, can't really keep running from it right now. Don't worry, it's just a bush. The underwater bush. Seaweed. Moving, you know. Go away. Thank you.
There's red light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in? It looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in.
I found a way in.
I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge.
Definitely a good thing we didn't encourage the Osrams to come down here because they would be dead. Nope. Damn it.
This looks promising. There should be a console in here. There. Time to try this place
Yep,
out.
nope, I see it. It's just all about maneuvering to actually get to it, you know?
That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon. I guess the purge didn't get rid of all of the water.
No, why would it? That would be too convenient. Oh, thank goodness, less water though. Oh, okay, that's much better.
I'll keep some extra on hand.
Significantly better to deal with now. Okay, good.
Purge left these machines behind. I could sneak by them. Deal with the big one first.
That's the ones I want to use. Yeah, well, we could sneak by them, or we could just kill them. I'm really more partial to just murder. Is it purge water canisters on you? Yes. Destroys a helpful upgrade material. And it does kill it. Alright, I think that's all for that. It was just 2 burrows and a snapmaw that was over here. And then the actual real issue that we gotta deal with is the Tide Ripper, I think it was called. That'll be... I'd think a significant more bigger problem. Where the hell is it?
Okay. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
That's what I was asking.
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Why are you down here?
Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. things in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
I
Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our
Yeah.
health.
I like their dynamic.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
Places, fellas. Get to that overhead.
Okay, now I need to actually pay attention. I know the tail is like an important thing, but what do we got? Detachable, on the head stuff. It was an attack. This one killed. Don't hit the neck. Okay, chain frost is in the tail. I have to remove the second caps for that. And its taint is shocking. Well, shocking and plasma. Whoops. How can I even get to the tail? Didn't hit it. Want to hit it, didn't hit it. Fuck yeah, best chance I had of doing that. Consider. Not too bad. Oh. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. I went for jumping instead of dodging. That one was on me.
I need to get my stamina back first.
Sorry, I'm really trying to shoot this and not like your actual head, you know?
Down it goes!
Ah, that shot his head too much.
Aloy! You did it!
That's not too bad to fight. That's pretty good to fight. I feel like that thing runs into the Lucky Acras situation in that if there was underwater combat, it would probably be one of the hardest things to fight underwater, but once you put that thing on land, it's not that big a deal. Definitely more intimidating underwater. Hey fellas, how's it going?
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. Well, we'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
I feel like that machine would benefit heavily from having like some sort of shockwave attack. It did not have some sort of shockwave attack, but I think that would have benefited it to make it a bit more difficult. There's not even anything down here. It was just chilling in here.
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home. Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it. There. I should be able to use that console. I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Yay!
Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system.
Is that good? Normally
The crew must
that's
have headed
kinda
back up top. Probably one of those they could carry, I bet.
This place definitely would have been a very cool casino and definitely befitting of Vegas. Although, as someone who's personally been to Vegas, honestly, all the casinos were pretty nasty and I didn't like any of them. I can certainly think they look cool conceptually and just enjoy aspects about them, but as far as, like, you know, going to a casino in business hours, it's very gross. Like a green shine glow, but there's no green shine. The only reason why I ever went to Vegas is because you have to go to Vegas if you want to see Cirque du Soleil's O, because that's the only place where it actually operates.
An elevator. Moreland must have built this before the place flooded. Might still work. Be nice not to have to climb back up.
But, yeah, it's just really not the best place ever. I just think it's really gross. Like, we have to go through a casino to even go and see O, and oh my god, it smelled horrible in there. Severely overcrowded. The things that you mainly smelled was just a shit ton of cigar smoke. Fried food. It was nasty. The people were nasty. I did not like Vegas. I like the Cirque du Soleil show. Did not like Vegas.
Must have powered up. Oh, the show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized, his old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Well, come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put
Sure
on
you
shows
do.
with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it
Well,
happen.
they make it sound pleasant, but if they just basically make Vegas again as Vegas, then that's horrible. Okay, I like these guys. These guys are cool.
This delve
I like them.
was a story for the ages.
I also like how the whining one just came around and was like, yep, nope, I am a part of the band. I hate them all the time, but I am a part of this band.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But with all the ruins here, might want to look around before I head back. And with my new diving mask, I can swim as deep as I need to. Like at those deep water sites I found earlier.
Yeah, I mean, that is an option, Aloy, but it's not really one that we have to. We could do other things. We could do other things besides going into more water. I'm good.
Said we'd find the
I'm good with water
Grimhorns
right
she
now.
needs parts from to heal Plainsong's land gods. Let her know I'm here. Hey, Zoe. I'm near the Grimhorn site. Can you join me?
I'll be there soon. Aloy, I'm glad we can do this together. The Grimhorns we're looking for should be just to the north.
Let's go get those control cores.
Thank you again for helping me.
Oh, of course.
If this works, if we can heal the land gods, it will end a generation of suffering for my people.
How do you think Fane and the chorus will take it? They seem to think the tribe's extinction is inevitable.
I've had my disagreements with them, but I'd like to see they'll be happy to be wrong on this.
I mean, I am getting through the game. I expect things to get more difficult, but I also didn't expect to turn around the corner and see, 2 bellowbacks, forget what the fuck those are called, but, you know, this is a bit, oh, it's an apex. Oh, la-di-da. What were you called again? Sky Drifter. That was it. Aha!
I'll keep a lookout.
Well, yes, that's why I hit it. Yeah, bud. What other things did you have going on? I mean, I've hit off both weapons. Weak to acid, but that's kind of the only other thing in it. You got that one, Zoe. And stab. Ooh. And stab. Smack your taint. Laugh? Why did you laugh? How much fun are you having right now? I mean, I definitely enjoy killing bellowbacks by just basically shocking the shit out of their balls and then stabbing them profusely. Oh, you're fine. You got plot immunity. Don't worry too much. I'm busy fighting someone else. Yeah, I'm fine. Just, you know, I'm busy. Ooh, what a shot, though. What a shot. Ooh, baby. And it's dead. And it's dead. Hey, guess what I got for you? Problems. You got problems for me, too. You know, it's a fair trade. Oh yeah, it will. And I believe this weapon has bonus damage against targets that are burning. Nah.
You hit the weak spot!
We did it. You okay?
A bit winded, but I'll be all right.
I'll grab the course.
Be my guest.
I'm also gonna grab everything else.
I'll find a use for you.
Okay. Thought I heard ducks. Maybe that's just the prairie dog.
You've got the control cord? I can take it from here.
Hey Zoe, got them things you wanted.
2 control cores as requested.
Thank you. Gaia
Yeah.
showed me a way to scan them and take what we need to update the reboot code. I'll head back to base and get started. When I was a child, there was always enough to eat. The land gods provided for us, and every season we celebrated them. My happiest memories come from those times. Do you really think we can bring them back?
We'll make it happen.
Probably.
Thank you, Aloy.
I mean, if we don't, I guess we just die. That's probably how that'll go. There's another. Okay. Yeah. I guess probably could to base. Oh yeah, I need to go deliver some flowers for an old lady remembering her past flame.
Might still be Nilo. I could give him the scarlet stems.
By the red-haired visitor?
Have you seen any of those storm clouds lately? With the red light?
Excuse me.
Lovely to see you.
Hello.
Outlander, what can I do for you?
You're the herbalist here, right? Are you Nilo?
No, Nilo was before my time. I think he went up north a while back to Riverhim. Why? Do you need a special solve?
No, but someone else does, in a way. Thanks. I'll try Riverhim.
She needs a special
There's
song
a
for her
grove
heart.
there, a memorial, a beautiful greenery. If he's there, I bet he'll be tending it.
Thanks again.
Glad I could help.
You're a little
I
weird.
hope you find what you're looking.
You're a little weird. You speak weird with weird inflection. You're a strange person. I don't like you.
Okay, Riverham.
He speaks
should
in a
look
way
for
that
you,
makes me feel like I
given
need to
Scarlet
protect the
Stems.
nearby children.
The herbalist in Plainsong said he might be near the Memorial Grove.
Ada, Une, Nilo.
Did she say Nilo? Hi there.
Nora, here. You're a long way from home.
I suppose I am. I'm looking for an herbalist named Nilo. I think I heard you say his name.
You've come to the right place. His seeds were buried here, where he tended the blooms of others, including my mother's. I'm his daughter, Gia.
How long has he been gone?
Some 5 years now. He put a lot of love into this grove. Almost as much as he gave me. That's why I could never abandon Riverham.
I'd like to leave some flowers, if I may. From an old friend of his.
Scarlet stems. They're rare in these parts, but they were his favorite. I never knew why. He planted them whenever he could, but never picked them. Preferred to just watch them bloom.
Sounds about right. So he was a good man who led a full life?
Mm-hmm.
He
You're not a
was.
desert sweetheart.
And he did. I don't know who this old friend is, but if my father liked them, they must be a good soul.
Well, yet again, another quest that just involves a dead person. There's a lot of those. There's a lot of those. There's that. I could go to that now. I can go in the water to do that now. I mean, look, Oaklade, I know that there's a lot of death involved.
I could add it to the collection at the Grove.
Well, they live in a very violent world and they came from a very violent world, but at the same time, it's like 9 out of 10 times you're dealing with a dead thing. You're dealing with a dead person. That's what you're going for, is dead. Finding dead person, finding dead body, or you're gonna make a dead body. I mean, I want. No, it's fine. We're good. It's no, it's fine. Oh god. Oh fuck me. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh golly. Oh, it's cool.
Okay, shows there's
Cool.
a coin in there.
Cool. Cool. Fine. I'm fine. You're fine. Everyone thinks fine. Oh, yeah.
I can't raise the airfield. Must have been destroyed. Well, we're out of time and out of fuel. I have to put us down on that lake. Let's give these soldiers a chance to die fighting. This is the flight deck. We're going for a water landing. Leave everything behind except what you need for the fight. Now's your time to go out in a blaze of glory. Race! Race!
I wonder if any of those soldiers survived long enough to fight the machines.
I'll be frank.
There's another locator beacon on the same frequency.
I'll be frank. If I was given the option to, you know, either die instantly in a flash or Fuck, do I need to still be in there? Maybe. If I was, you know, choosing between dying in a flash or having to go out fighting some, robots, I think I would just rather die in a flash. You know, not to be a coward, but look, it's a battle that's not gonna be a win. I'd prefer to just, you know, blink and not have to deal with it. It's a little bit different if there's like even a small hope of victory. Like if there's even like the tiniest chance that like, oh yeah, no, we could potentially win this fight. And it's like, yeah, okay, now I'll stick around, I'll fight. But if it's like, no, this is 100% chance of death. This is like 110% chance of death. You are not surviving this one. It's like, well, got a gun. You know, sucks to suck. I'll enjoy life until the last moment, and then I'm not gonna have to deal with anything instantly. Well, I guess to an extent you also gotta bear in mind that everyone was fighting for Zero Dawn, and like half of them knew what that was and were just willing to do that. There is something to be said for the importance of delaying the inevitable so that there is a hope for another future. But, you know, most of it. Every single black box we pick up, though, is just like the same depressing little thing. All the different ways people experience the last moments of their lives.
Look, the Outlander's back.
I can still see well enough, girl.
Is my long vigil over? You have word from my grandmother's gardener?
Yes and no. I laid the scarlet stems at his grave. His favorite flower, according to his daughter. Always loved to watch them bloom.
He's gone. But he did think of me over the years. That'll have to be enough.
Really? That's it? Are you sure you got the right herbalist?
Huh. Seemed like you thought it was a fool's errand.
Well, it's just that it meant something to you. It could have been a whole other life.
Could have been. But this life hasn't turned out so bad. Even have a granddaughter who cares enough to come looking for me out in the wilds. And I've still got scarlet stems to remind me of Nilo.
Sounds like your grandmother's got it all figured out.
Maybe she does. Just tell me the next time you want to come out here, okay? Instead of disappearing?
Maybe I will. Here, Outlander. Take this. For helping an old woman to remember she was once young.
I guess that's what I did. I guess I did do that. Alright, let's say we just go back to base and then talk to a whole lot of people.
Can't let the cold distract me.
The old ones fed off livestock.
Hello!
Thought I heard you come in.
Now that you have those control cores, are you ready to reboot the land gods in Plainsong?
Not yet. Gaia told me the reboot code has to be altered using data from the cores. She updated my focus with software to accomplish this task, but apparently it's very complicated. It'll take time.
Well, let me know if you need any help.
I will.
I better head out.
I wish you...
So the time it takes, is
Aloy,
this like a...
There are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Ooh. Thank you. Is this like a, need to progress the story to the next part and then I can do that sort of thing? Because if that's the case, then it's like, I'm gonna go turn this into Gaia, turn around, and Zoe's gonna be like, I did it!
Welcome back, Aloy.
Hello!
I see you have recovered Poseidon.
You're not wrong. It's gonna take a long time for me to figure this out. Alright. Leaves. I like go around a corner, come back. How's it going? I did it! Good job. Good job. Proud of you.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it. There. Let's see what we got.
Also, you're chattable. Oh boy, you're chattable. You're the
Hey, Gaia.
chattingest chatter that there could be.
So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Someone more helpful, I guess. And less pessimistic.
It is true, she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
Gaia's exposition the character. Beta is also like a heavily exposition character,
doing?
but unlike Gaia, who speaks, you know, like a seasoned grandmother who's just spreading her wisdom, Beta speaks like an overexcited child that had too much candy and cannot calm down, is also freaking out.
I believe he will want to fill you in on the details.
A solution? I'll check in with him when I can, then. How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, due to Zoe's perseverance, we may have a workaround.
Yeah, she filled me in. It sounds promising. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying Old World data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
That tends to be how that
Aaron
goes.
handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus after an initial incident.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty.
Oh, I didn't know that he did that! Oh, Aaron, you big old klutz.
Again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess. So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
I'll be off.
Farewell.
It's weird how, like, my first little things that I talked to with Gaia, that text, for some reason, has, like, the harsh black background, and then every other text is like, nah, we're good. Just want to make sure you definitely see the greetings.
Is your focus acting up again?
That's fine.
Strike.
I can take a look if you want.
Nah.
You play Strike?
Aloy, you're back.
Since when do you
Is
play
something on your
Strike? When
mind?
did you start playing Strike? Are you any good at it?
It's about the Tanakh rebels and the Oseram.
Really? Well, that doesn't sound good. Let me know how I can help.
I see you've got Strike set up.
Really?
Oh, you just a random fella. Just a random fella with a random board doing random
Into the
things.
forge we go. All yours. Time to make a move. You're up. And it's out. Let's see.
Was that the wisest
done.
move you could do? I think not.
And they're gone. You won, fair and square. Guess I have to step up my game.
You're really bad at Strike.
Always good to take your mind off things for a while. Huh?
You're really bad at playing Strike.
They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It
Oh
looks
my
like
God.
They're the ones overriding machines for the Tanakh rebels.
I thought that was something only you could do.
They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Karja as it gets.
So, last year we stopped Durval and his cronies from blowing up Meridian in retribution for the Red Raids. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Karja with an army of machines and bloodthirsty Tanakh?
Pretty much.
Oh, well, that's just great.
Is there any way you can help me find out who they are? Anything to track them down and stop them?
Yeah, I can send out some messages from Chainscrape. Get in touch with my contacts in the claim, see what I can find out.
I'd appreciate that. Oh, and I'll let you know if I find out anything more about the...
Same here.
Is your focus acting up again?
You are so bad at Strike.
I can
Oh
take a look
my
if you want.
golly.
Nah.
It would be cool though if Aaron was like the way the Strike worked with him is that as you progress through the story, he actually does get better and better at Strike until he's just like a fucking master. That'd actually be really cool. That would be super cool. If it does do that, I'll be happy. But if it doesn't, then oh my god, he's so bad at Strike.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac! Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, One day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me. In a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
What, she grew a conscience? After...
I found some data about Tilda.
Like 800
at the
years?
Proving lab. I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
That's a long time ago.
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
Fair. Fair. The questioning, not bad tact. Bad tact, Aloy. Bad tact. Yeah, Aloy's only contact for most of her early life was Zost, but at least, you know, Aloy did get interactions with other humans. They weren't nice to her, but she did get to see them.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data
Frost.
channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent
Damn,
glitches.
you ain't even a real fan. Fucking calling him Ross with 2 S's.
On how to
Boy, you even play this game? What the fuck is that?
My training interface disappeared instead of the usual holographic teachers and
No, don't leave!
I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
Hey Eddie, what's up? How's it going?
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear
Nah, I
waves
think
crashing on
Eddie
rocks
chose
below.
a good time to interject.
And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
So was this like kind of a motherly relationship?
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. They didn't interest you? I liked her media portal.
I am...
It had so much more than my training interface.
Yeah,
Clips,
I can be very
shows,
stubborn.
Hollows. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around.
If I
about
feel
a family
justified
whose
in my
kid
actions,
comes
I
back
can be
after disappearing during
extremely
the hot zone
stubborn.
crisis? Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves?
As the new
Anything
guy
we
on
could
my
use?
crew has learned,
No.
as he tried to sit in my seat, and I
Any
just
information
basically
about
waited
the
until he moved. I tried to be as polite about it as I possibly could, but at the end of the day, technically speaking, I do have the right to make him move if I want to sit where he's sitting. Now, if I continue to be an ass about it and I just do it on principle, then it's like, no, eventually management's gonna be like, cut that shit out. But if it's like, nah, I always sit there, and he's there, I want to sit there, and it's like, yeah, he has to move. Because I have seniority.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. then
I don't
maybe
flex
should
my
tell you.
seniority that often, but I
long
will when
before
it comes
she
to
told
seating
you,
arrangements.
Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't, okay? I thought of every
Oh.
possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
Well, I guess the way to consider that is imagine Aloy if one day Ross decided fuck this kid and just pretended that she just treated Aloy like every single other Nora did.
What's wrong?
That would probably fuck with her
I'm
too.
trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
Well, I actually don't have a big hatred for Aloy in that moment. I actually have a great kinship with her in that moment. Mostly just because I experience the same thing a lot of the time with my dad and with my brother. Not so much with my mom. But you know how, like, the political climate and shit is really, like, rough right now and everything sucks and every day we just hear about another horrific, horrible thing that's happened and there's never any good news? Yeah, that's what I get from them a lot when they talk about it. And I understand Aloy's anger and frustration at just, like, can't you just, like, be positive once? Can't you just, like, have a day and just be nice? Can't you just chill out? Can we not talk about everything like it's gonna be the end of the world and how the country's collapsing and nuclear war is gonna happen tomorrow? Can we just, like, chill out a little bit?
Kill me?
So at least in this instance, I get it.
Not on purpose.
I get it with Aloy there. And, you know, I think the biggest thing is that if Beta was at least being positive or hopeful, it would be a different story. But she's being incredibly pessimistic about everything. Now I have a lot of people to talk to. Anyway,
Oh,
now let's start
I can
with
open that door now.
They set up a camp there?
Mind if we have a word?
Of course not.
Aloy is very focused on the mission. Yeah, so she sees an opportunity, maybe this person can be more helpful. I think part of it is also just that, like, she views every single other person currently here in her base as helpful in some way, and the one way she thought Beta could be helpful, she's not. Beta has no information on the Zeniths. So it is a little cold and callous, but it is very focused on the mission, that it's like, everyone here is helpful except for one. And that's frustrating. And it's also like me and my crew. Every single person on my crew is helpful except for one. But they got fired, so it's better now. I don't want to fire Beta, though. He's been through a lot.
Must be strange, seeing everything through a focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
It's cool, right?
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training
I'd say that it just, I understand
Though
why
could use
Aloy is
some
acting the way she is,
color.
and even though it comes off as cold, because I also understand why Beta's acting the way she is. Oh, she's being very hard on Beta, but, you know, it's not a victim-blaming thing. As I said, if Beta was even slightly more hopeful or slightly more positive, it'd be better. At least when Aloy first entered into that scene and saw Beta watching that same hologram that Aloy would watch a lot of the time, she was softer, she was more compassionate. She felt like she was connecting with Beta a little bit. And then as soon as Aloy tried to like step in and connect with Beta and more, you know, calmly and more emotionally talk about the issue, Beta immediately closed off, immediately became defensive, immediately didn't want to have any sort of vulnerability around anyone, was just immediately stressed and panicked. It's a lot more difficult to connect to.
Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Called phantom pain. It sucks.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact,
it's also one of those things, I don't know their exact ages.
I'm
I don't know
sure
if they're
Erend
the
wouldn't mind sharing.
same age. They're very close in age, clearly, but I'd imagine that Beta is probably younger than her.
I should get
if
maybe.
I can help
If
in
they
some way,
weren't
say
born
the
at like
word.
near the exact same time, then what's it? Beta's like probably 17 or something. Aloy is not. But the trouble of it is that, well, the extinction signal came out 17 years ago from the Varsi and the whole planet, and Beta said that she was born as they were making their trip back to Earth. So that's, she's at least she's somewhere around 17 years old. Aloy, however, is likely a lot older. Not by much. She could be like around 22 or 23 or something. But, you know, they're still so close in age that they're practically similar.
Aloy. Is everything alright?
The important thing that
Seemed
I'm
like you
making,
and
the
Varl
point
were
that I'm
down in the
making is
basement
just
for a
that, like,
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
it's hard
Okay,
really for them to expect
what can I do for you?
perfection from either of them because they're not fully taking into account the age difference. Even if physically they are the exact same age, the mental age difference is completely different. Beta has no social skills at all. She has been isolated her entire life. Beta is 15. Yeah, okay. Well, Eddie, you whine a lot, so I don't really feel like
Still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, you know, pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms. Like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. You know, the Oseram like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And that's half the fun. Now, you won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
Okay.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, you know, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt.
I like how he says she tried to kill me. Aloy's first instinct was to ask, what did you do? And he's self-aware enough to not be like, what do you mean? How do you know it was me that started? He's like, yeah, I started it.
I see someone's been playing Strike.
I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off things.
You should try playing Katalo. It's a Tanakh game. Maybe
I don't know, maybe your messages failed to
Sure,
send because
Tanakh.
you just have
Sure,
bad
you wanna try and
connection.
kill me if I win?
Also, Twitch
Are you
is
sure?
Twitch. It's not a perfect platform.
Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time. I should get
Back to...
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
Oh man, you really hate Aloy right now? Gosh, all she's doing is talking
You
to
brought
Varl.
Rost
Jeez.
Before. I just think about him. You know, he was all I had. And he brought me up the best he could. Not only that, when Hades discovered who I was and sent the eclipse after me, he sacrificed himself so I could survive. But that seems like ages ago. So much has happened since. What I'm doing now, I don't think he could even begin to understand it. The sacred lands were all he really knew. So I can't let myself dwell on him. Not with everything I have to do.
I understand. Sometimes when I think about my sister, about what she would have become if she had survived the proving, it hurts. And I just need to bury it for a while. But only for a while, Aloy. You can't ignore it forever. Memories always come back. The ones that matter, anyway.
I know. But for now, the mission has to come first.
Fair enough.
It's hard to believe we're dealing with the original Zeniths. The same ones that left for Sirius 1,000 years ago.
To live on for so long, it doesn't seem natural.
Oh, I think he'll probably be disappointed.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding, any chance we can use that against them?
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far's Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet.
Eddie, that sounds aggressive in like a bad
What do you
way.
make of this Tilda the Beta was talking
In a
about?
concerning way.
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's
No, he doesn't. Just ever so often
But whatever
he'll
she wanted,
redeem
I don't
gift
think
a
she got
sub
it.
so that I can
If we
pay
knew
for
what
his
it was,
subscription.
maybe we could use it to our advantage somehow.
I don't know. I don't think Tilda and Elizabeth were on the best of terms.
Oh well. At
How
least we
many
can
of
take
those
some
20 months
comfort in
did you
knowing
pay
the
for,
Zeniths
Eddie?
Don't trust each other.
Maybe.
And how many of those 20 months did I pay for?
How's training?
Discovering something new about our past every day. When we
that
first
sounds
met,
like you're
you asked
lowballing
me
it.
if I ever wondered what this world looked like when the old ones lived here. I thought it was strange at the time.
Yeah.
But a lot has changed since I left the Embrace. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything I thought I knew and versus everything I know now.
The change is hard, but it gets easier over time. You feeling okay?
I was just thinking about Beta and all that time spent with the Zeniths. To think someone would make a person just to lock them in a room to use when needed, like some sort of tool. Elizabeth Sobek sacrificed herself for the world, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta like a slave.
Another reason we have to stop them. I should get back out there.
We'll be here.
Alright. So.
Aloy.
Hey, how's everything?
I am well, but Varl told me Beta's having a hard time adjusting to life here with us. I wish there was something I could do to help.
I'm not sure any of us can.
A tree won't bear fruit in a day. We'll do our best to make her feel welcome.
That's that. You know,
This
Daddy
has to be
Bezos
number
gets a
on
cut.
Beta.
It's not actually money in my pocket.
But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
That's what I think of it, yeah.
Next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from. Like you've done here for us. Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice.
It sounds like a nice thought, but crowded. Yes, I agree.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride.
Would there happen to be a recording of that? I would have loved to see that brawl. Can we get a round 2? I'll ref.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
What?
Oh no, we're doing fine.
What?
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
What?
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora.
What do you
Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a
want
thunderjaw,
food?
but she could
Been
be pretty
fed
harsh
pretty
at times.
recently, actually.
You see, that must have been hard on him. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
I should get going.
Good luck.
Okay, more doors open, but I don't know what doors actually did open. I think it was one next to Haro.
Huh. The door's unlocked now.
This one.
There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks.
Oh, Zoe's gonna like this
From
one.
here, control center operatives would have monitored new crop rotations into the automated farmlands, now known as Plainsong.
I see.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Places have a lot of
Eddie,
stock to work with.
please! God damn,
My
dude!
favorite?
I'm listening to a man talk about
Sample
seeds.
626. Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now,
Look what you did. Now the cat's leaving. You did that. No, that is not a place where you can sit. Ah, okay, I see. They have advanced to having quests down here now. Cool.
Be welcome, Outlander. You're dead.
Well, that's on me.
I'm telling you, don't throw good shards at...
Ah, Red. Just who I need.
You
Hey,
know
Della.
her? Great. Then tell her that going out there is a bad bet.
Well, you tell him he better crank out what he knows before I pummel him in.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, Della. What's going on?
It's my sister, Boomer. She ran off into the desert. We had a fight. I told her we'd discuss it in the morning after we both had time to cool off. But when I woke up, she was gone. And Spectacles over here was the only one to see her leave. But he refuses to tell me which way she went.
You can't go striking off into the desert. You'll get lost. And if thirst doesn't kill you, the vanishing dread will. You know what happened to the Delvers who went out there last? No, You don't. No one does, because they didn't come back.
Well, what about my sister? She's out there all alone.
Maybe she's a sunk cost.
That's not what you should call someone's sister.
I'm asking you, Red. Help me find her.
What's a vanishing
What's
dread?
the vanishing dread?
That's what Stemmer calls the machine that stalks the sands out there. Sometimes you'll see it in the distance. A stationary blur of metal. It'll stay like that for hours. And then the next time you look, gone. Like it was never there.
But what kind of machine is it?
Don't know. No one's ever gotten close enough to find out.
That sounds
few
like a
of those
mirage.
delvers went out there once, but all they found was a bunch of sand dunes. But I don't care what it is. It's not gonna stop me from finding my sister.
That sounds...
If Boomer's
that
lost
sounds
in the
like a
desert,
mirage.
I might be able to find her.
I'm coming with you. All this is my fault anyway.
But you'll die.
Where did you last see her?
Nah, the odds are pretty in my
If you're
favor.
with her, the odds of survival do go up. I
What
thought I
exactly
saw her
are y'all
heading
gonna
towards
do?
the metal arches east of here.
Then that's where we'll start. I'll meet you at the arches.
Okay.
Notice machine riders early.
Fair enough.
Seem like they were racing or something. You feeling bold? There's a Tanakh outpost near.
This place is a lot more... It's a lot more busy now.
No, the smell. Get even more of that here too.
Let's one get up high.
Please tread carefully around here, Red. There's a Noctur out there, and I don't think they're friendly.
Oh, stairs.
Wanna hear something?
Pretty sure there's a rebel outpost nearby.
Anyone looking to trade?
And a strike player, cool.
Where the Norland, the rebel kind.
Teller of tale.
Stemmer, did you need something?
As a new dream dawned for the adventuring trio.
Okay, yeah, it
they
ain't hot, so I ain't
returned to
coming
the
out on
depths
top. But
of
like,
the
what are you gonna
formerly
do?
sunken city, where fortune was found behind every crumbling wall, as a bulging keg bursts with free-flowing ale. That is, we broke our way into more of the ruins below, and in one of them, the wordsmith beheld a glimmering gizmo, a wonder among a sea of wonders. Alas, the gizmo lay beyond his grasp.
You saw some kind of gizmo but couldn't get it?
A door bars the way, locked by some confounded...
Pretty much, Aloy, but he said it in a cooler way.
Moreland contemplated explosives, but Abaddon thought the odds of crushing the gizmo under rubble were too high. For once, the Shard counter-skepticism might be warranted. The old wordsmith's hopes were dashed, until a
We
friend
need to have a meeting
with a
first.
kneck for
Okay,
performing
yeah,
the
no, that's cool.
impossible
Let me know if
returned
you
from
come up with
beyond the
anything that you're actually gonna
sands.
do.
Might I persuade you to venture beneath the desert once more?
You know, a lot of times
I'll
when
see
people
what I
form a
can do.
union, generally
Where
they
is this
go on
place?
strike. And
Once
under
you're
normal
down there,
circumstances,
take
I
a
think
right
that'd
at
be
the statue
effective,
of the
but it's
giant
not
man.
like all of you show up to
Ruin
streams
rests
anyway.
beside a metal tower. And so our heroine
you
went
know.
forth, and the wordsmith's hopes.
What's a strike
went with
matter
her.
if you're never here anyway? A little rough, isn't it?
You're really something, Nora.
How goes it, Hammerhead? You get loads of that here.
Is this easy?
Attack on one of us, attack on all of us. Uh-huh. Is that how that works?
Okay. There's the giant statue that Stemmer mentioned. The ruin should be nearby. I'd give for a cool breeze.
Is this supposed to be something?
A ruin beside a metal tower. The gizmo Stummer's after should be inside.
Inside this? Can you even get in that? Oh, hey, what's up? What's the point? Wait, this is a... Where do I connect with that? I don't know where I would even connect with that. I'm not sure what that's about. Oh, that?
An image from the old world. Looks like part of the city inside the dome.
Yeah, it looks like it's also on the far side. Probably over there from that. I mean, this is pretty damn close.
That did it.
There we go. That goes to the underground ruin lights.
I think I'm in the right place. Now, where's that gizmo?
Could be the right place, could be the wrong place.
That must be the gizmo. Looks like this door needs a code to open. I should check around the ruin, see if I can find anything that might help. What's in here?
Stuff.
Huh.
Something 135.
So the gizmo is actually called an ornament. I found one of these in another ruin. It sounds like there are more out there. And it looks like there's part of a code. Might be for the door. I better keep looking around. Maybe I can find the rest of it.
I mean,
a hatch. Might lead to another
I
part of the
could,
ruin.
but also, like, I have 3/4 of the code. I really could brute force it.
There's an opening at the top of the fence. Could be a way in, if I can find a way to get up there.
What, to get into here? I think that would work. I don't know.
There we go.
Let's remove that from now so that I can actually just take this crate out. What exactly was the opening that I was told that I could go over? I presume it's to get into there. Yeah, there's the vent panel, so I guess I do want to get over there, but I got 2 boxes. That's about as far as I've gone on this. Do I need to put the boxes on top of the box?
There. Should be able to reach the opening now. Made it.
Okay, so that is what I was supposed to do.
I won't budge from this side.
I think this should work. There we go. Yeah, it should work. I guess I just didn't have the exact perfect angle that I needed for that to work the first time around.
Let's see where this leads. Oh, I'm back outside. What else is up here?
A wall that can be collapsed.
Oh, there's a ruin in there. Looks like the ornaments were part of something called the Knights of Lights holiday promotion? A way to celebrate old world holidays by changing the holograms above ground. But how? The other part of the code's here too. I should have what I need to open the door.
Well, the falling was not necessarily intentional, but that does kind of get me a little bit more to where I'm going. Oh wait, no. Oh, it's a 6-digit code. Oh no, I thought about that wrong. Yep, okay. Well, this is great. I didn't pay attention actually to the names of what those were. Yeah, shit, I really didn't actually pay attention to that. Fuck. I don't remember what those data points were. Seven, 3, 9.
Nope, that's not it.
Yep, nope, I'm not good at remembering. One, 3, 5. 7, 3, 1, 3, 5.
I don't think that's the
I
code.
pressed the wrong button.
There we go. I'm in. Got it. And head back up to Stemmer. Maybe we can figure out how to make this thing work.
It's very bright down here. It might be daytime. Oh, this is not how you get up. That's a way to get up. Yep, I did a whole wrong turn again. It's, yeah, it's a right shame that the elevator isn't down here. Process of climbing up goes much faster when, there's an elevator. Yeah, Petra's pretty cool. These guys were talking about her. She's awesome.
Hurry up.
Hello! I got the thing you wanted!
The Nora returned, but did she bring tidings of triumph or misfortune?
I got the gizmo, and it's not the only one I found. Here.
The old wordsmith, a keen spark in his eye and gratitude in his heart, held aloft the gizmo that had eluded him.
It's called an ornament, actually. Part of a set. I think there are more scattered in ruins beyond the desert. I might be able to track them down.
And so the mystery of the ornament deepened. For what purpose were these trinkets designed?
Entertainment, I think.
Called the Knights of Light's holiday promotion. It's a way the old ones celebrated special occasions, I think.
Like feasts?
Kind of. I think a holiday marked a seasonal event?
And so does every feast in the claim. There's the Feast of the First Keg, the Feast of Fermentation, the All Hops Feast.
All about ale, huh? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Anyway, these ornaments could supposedly change the lights above ground, but I'm not sure how.
I recognize this marking. Saw the same on a little device we unearthed. Here.
It might be able to turn on the lights.
Time to find out. Which one should I try first?
Why not the one that you're holding right there? The Christmas!
I want to see this one.
And so the wordsmith set out to bring new light to the ruins above. Sure as sparks kindle flame. This must have been some kind of winter festival.
Oh!
What kind of beast
It
is that?
really is. Oh, it's just all of it. Oh my god.
Fanghorn. Let me know if you find any more of those ornaments. Wonder what other holidays the old ones celebrate.
Well, you know, knowing what I know about the Osram, I think y'all would
So
really
she
like
entered
St.
once
Patrick's
more,
Day.
Our heroine, whom all adore. So, did you want to make some changes around here?
Let's see this.
You got.
In what way? There's a lot of things to remember. That's a little vague.
This must have been the Feast of the Crescent Moon. But they couldn't have celebrated every crescent moon, could they? By the Forge, that'd be a lot of feasts. Good. So,
This one seems good.
I hope Why by the forge would the old ones celebrate some kind of green leaf?
It's for luck, I think.
It's for alcohol.
Shut it, Shop.
It's for alcohol. It's this alcoholic celebration. It's really just for alcohol.
Showers of sparks and serpents. Whatever they were celebrating must have been.
No, not really, but I've also been on a lot of teams. It's kind of hard to remember all of them.
Aloy! Oh, your timing couldn't be better. Over here, Aloy. Oh, this is a grand day. Greatness is in the air. Or will be soon.
Greatness, huh?
Behold, I call it Morland's amazing elevating orb, inspired by the floating spheres the Banuk use for their clan contests. When aloft, this grand construction will be a spectacle henceforth unseen.
So you're asking me to remember a specific team name? That's gonna be rough.
It'll be a floating beacon, drawing people from great distances to our destination of wonders and amusement.
Except?
We're missing one key piece. A mechanical burner. Small. Magnificent.
Well, yeah, but I don't
design.
remember that.
Old
The test that I failed. I don't remember the name of
We
that
found
team.
it when we opened up more of the ruins below and discovered numerous statues of strange winged serpents.
Dragons.
One such statue had the burner in its mouth. Oh, no doubt part of some ancient fire-filled spectacle. Oh, Aloy. It's perfect for the orb. But a swarm of burrowers chased us out before I could grab it. Could you get it? Please?
Okay, Morland, you got me. I'm
Underpaid
curious.
mods. That was
I'll
our
get it
team
for you.
name?
I
What
knew
a
I
silly
could count
name.
on you. Okay. Head down to where we fought that Tide Ripper after you drained all the water. When you get down there, head right and look for a room to the side. The statue you want is up high, looming like a nightmare. Oh, and if you'd like a smoother descent into the ruins, use the elevator. Just head back into the building and go upstairs.
Got it. I'll see what I
Oh,
can
the
do.
elevator's upstairs.
Stupendous.
Ow!
Thank you.
Yeah, no, that does make it a lot easier to go
await
back
your
down.
return.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm sure they'd also find that name amusing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save at this campsite and I'm gonna, I think, call it early because I'm incredibly hungry and I want to be able to get stuff from the garden before it is too dark for me to really see that easily. So I'm gonna go head out and do that. And I guess I'll catch y'all next week because I got plans this Saturday. I'm too busy for viewer games. Sorry. You have a garden? Yes. Yes, we have a pretty significant garden. I'm gonna go out and get a bunch of herbs, but like we also got like some tomatoes and peppers growing and some cucumbers and there's stuff out there. Beans, cucumbers, lots of flowers. Tomatoes, peppers, whole assortment of herbs, green onions, garlic chives. How come I never bring up cool shit like Damn, I guess everything I brought up until this point isn't cool at all. Jeez, sorry for being so lame and not talking about plants. I'm gonna go get those plants now because the sun is disappearing rather quickly, and I'll catch you guys next week. Alright? Oh yeah. I don't know. Just stuff I do. Like it's the biggest things ever. At least you're learning though. Haha! See you guys next week though. Bye bye.